Hello everyone, welcome back to Nick's Happy Place. Today I am super excited to tell you about an imported flavor. Lay's. These are actually, what that says in there is God's Gift Thick Cut Steak. And then over here it says God's Gift Extremely Thick. So this is interesting. I know if you watch a channel when I talk about flavors, one of the flavors I always talk about is steak. Like if they release a steak Doritos, steak is a great flavor that here in the States, you don't really get a lot of it. I don't know the last time I actually had a steak flavor. I think a while back there was a Ruffles steak and onion or something like that, which were pretty darn good. But you don't see flavors like this that often. And this is actually thick steak flavored. So it looks like they got some butter on there. The picture makes them look amazing. Again, these are imported. I'm assuming these are probably from China, I would imagine. Well, if you can recognize that, if you know how to read that, let me know in the comments there. I should probably check to see where these are from. I just go to the import store and I look at the pictures and it's like, ooh, I got to get those. But here we go, thick cut steak chips. I wonder if the chips are thick too, or if it just, nope. That's kind of weird though. The flavor itself is thick cut steak. I mean, why does it have to be a thick cut steak? Why can't it just be a regular cut steak? Maybe it's something that's from this country over, if this is from China. Maybe it's just a thing they have over there. They just call it thick cut. It's probably what it is. But anyways, here's what the chips look like. There's not a huge bundle in there, but there's enough. So I'm just going to go in and try these. They smell pretty good. Let's see what kind of flavor we got. Nice, light, and crispy. Kind of unique flavor. Let me have a couple more here and I'll give you some thoughts. That is interesting. Takes a couple chips to get into it for the flavor to fully get into your mouth there. But it does kind of give the illusion of a steak that I'm eating. I mean, not like it's, you know, I mean, flavor-wise, when it sits here and the flavors settle in your mouth, I can see where they're getting it. I can see the flavor. And I would go as far as to say, is my rule of thumb when it comes to flavors, especially like on chips, is if I gave you some of these without you knowing what they are and you tasted them, could you tell me what it tastes like? In this case, I think I could. If you gave me this like this to try it, I think if I ate it, I think I would be able to know. Would be able to say steak. It's not an in-your-face steak flavor. It's more like a subtle steak flavor. These are actually pretty decent. Again, non-hot flavor. It's creative. I mean, steak is awesome. And in these foreign flavors, they have all kinds of different flavors out there. But here in the States, Lay's isn't as bad as some of these other. Lay's is, I take that back. Lay's isn't so bad here in the States. They do have a couple hot flavors. It's the Doritos and the Cheetos that are always throwing a flaming flavor at you. But as far as these go, I actually like these. I think it's a pretty good flavor. I wish more stuff like this would come over to the States where you could buy it instead of going imported, you know, instead of having your standard flavors there. And I know Lay's has their do-us-a flavors and all them, which are always awesome. I always love the creative flavors they come up with. And as a matter of fact, there should be a new wave of them coming out in the near future. So I'm really looking forward to those. As far as rating these ones go, I like them. I would give these like an 8.4. That's what I give these guys here. If you see them in an import store and you like steak, give them a try. I think they're absolutely delicious. Otherwise, yeah, hope you enjoyed the imported flavors. I like to mix it up a little bit, especially too, because sometimes in my remote area, it's tough to really find like fast food releases and that stuff. And sometimes there's like the sodas that have been coming out lately, which is cool. Or sometimes I need to add more meat to the channel to keep the content coming to you guys. So I find little things like that. I know I'm interested in imported flavors, so I watch videos of different, new things that we don't got here in the States, and sometimes I try tracking them down. But that import store I go to now is amazing. It's nice to have that source. It's like an hour and a half away, but when I go there, it's like walking into heaven, just imported foods all around me. And one wall of chips and snacks, one of candies, back wall of soda, coolers, all these interesting Red Bulls and all that stuff. But yeah, it's like heaven in those stores. Gotta love a good imported store. But anyways, enough jabbering here. I will let you guys get back to your day. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys are the best. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.